Hey, what's up, y'all? Marjack79 here. We are back again today to do another movie set Marvel Legends action figure review. Today we are taking a look at the Spider-Man Into the Spiderverse, the 4-figure set. So we have Miles Morales, Marvel's Prowler, Gwen Stacy, and Peter B. Parker. I'm so freaking excited to get these 4 figures and pick them up yesterday, $19.99 a piece. Yeah, okay. Let's get started, man. It's not dawdle. I think it goes without saying that I love this movie. It was one of my favorite movies when it originally came out. I actually prefer this movie to the most recent Spider-Man from the MCU. So, still, man, got Miles Morales looking good in the package. Got Gwen Stacy looking good in the package, because with a masked head and an unmasked head for both of them. Same with Peter B. Parker. It's good. Has his overall trench coat and sweatpants. That's with a Coke. This is a part of the Stiltman wave. Then we have the Uncle Aaron, the Prowler set. I wish he would have came with an Uncle Aaron head. I feel like that would have been cool, but you know, it is what it is. I'll spin him to the back here. Okay, like stated before, this is a part of the Stiltman Build-A-Figure. But I mean, obviously I have no intention in building the Stiltman. We have the Hand, the Ninja, and Frogman as the other 2 figures from the line, but I didn't have any interest in those. Have Marvel's Prowler, freeze that if you want to read it. Miles Morales, Brooklyn native, freeze that if you want to read it. Gwen Stacy, intelligent and quick-witted, and Peter B. Parker. Basically the same artwork that was on the side of the packaging. So, all right, man, that is enough talking about packaging. Let's crack these babies open and let's take a look. All right, peeps, and we're back, and then we have our Miles, Gwen, Peter, and Prowler out of the package. So let's go ahead and get a look at them here. Got Miles first. Face sculpt comes out really good. Get that graphic system really worked out well for this Miles Morales face. Looks just like how he did in the movie. Her hair even came out good. Look at that. Very nice. Got that young, boyish look to him. Jacket here. Obviously, the jacket and the shoes is not going to have any of the Nike logos or anything like that for copyright infringement issues. It also comes with, of course, the Spider-Man head, extra hands, got the webbing hand, and an extra fisted hand. Then, probably my favorite out of the bunch, got the Gwen Stacy head. Eyes definitely kind of texturized a bit. That hair came out good, I feel like. Yeah, that looks really good. Outfit, exactly the same as the other previous Marvel Legends Gwen Stacy release. Then we have the pig here. I think it was like Porker B. Spider-Man or something. I can't remember what his name was. But it's pretty cool to get that accessory pack with the Gwen. And then have the head sculpt there and the webbing hands. Then we have our Peter B. Parker. Comes out good as well. If I had a gripe with any of these figures, definitely the texturized eyes came out kind of rough on all of them. Got the spider emblem there. Got his chubby belly, trench coat, sweatpants. Everything looks good. 2 different shoes, the boot and the sneaker. Got his regular hands here for he's drinking a soda. We have his Spider-Man head here. See, man, look at those eyes. Just, yeah, the eyes are really starting to bother me. I definitely got to point that out, but it's only like noticeable when you're zoomed in up on it, though. If you're like looking at it from like far away, you can't really tell. It's only like when you get right up on it where you can really tell the texturized on it. So yeah, so this Peter B. Parker also comes with 2 Spider-Man fisted hands and webbing hands as well. And then we have our Prowler. I feel like this is almost exactly the same as the previous Prowler. It could be a little bit different. I didn't have it before, but I feel like I've seen it in packaging a year ago or so. But here he is. Pretty cool. Nothing really too fancy. Kind of sad. I wish he would have come with an Uncle Aaron head. I feel like that would have been cool. He comes with a suitcase as well. And then we also have the Stiltman. Just the Build-A-Figure pieces that these figures come with. And just the body, the left arm, and the head, and the fisted hand. So one thing I want to do before we hit his articulation, I want to do a comparison real quick of the other Miles Morales and Spider-Gwen that I have. Real quick, just a quick comparison with the comic book Miles Morales compared to the Spider-Verse movie Miles Morales. So normal spider head here, you get way more texturized webbing pattern on the suit here. It looks really good. It's a simple. So yeah, so already I definitely prefer the Spider-Verse Miles Morales compared to the comic book Miles Morales. That's not to say that this Miles still won't have his place in the museum, but I definitely prefer this Miles Morales though. I'm probably going to still use his actual face too, not the Spider-Man head. Same thing with the Gwen Stacy. I think I like this design a bit better than the comic book style as well. Pretty similar. It's more pink hair compared to the more purplish hair. Got some texturized around the eyes there. More voluptuous for some reason. She's depicted as at least being a teenager here. I don't know how old she is currently in the comic book though. I feel like they made her feet a little bit better too. Her feet are bigger so she can stand up better. Where here, her feet are relatively small, so she does have a tough time standing in the original comic book release. And now let's take a look at each figure from the back. So, look at Prowler here. Cape comes out good. I like that patternization and the bunched up plastic cloth look at that they have going here. Looks really good. Miles looks really good as well. Back of the hair. He fixed his hair. He's not jacked up or anything. I like that. Got the spider pig, little spider emblem on the back of there. It looks really cool. Even got his little tail going on right there. Got the Gwen. Looks good. Designing hair comes out really good. That's I think the Gwen hair is definitely the standout. Probably either the Gwen or the Miles is probably a tie for my two favorites from this wave. And then the Peter B. Parker, the trench coat. Pants and the shoes. Nothing really too special there. All the paint looks good. Nothing really blotchy or anything. Comes out good, man. So, okay. Articulation time. Okay, first, let's do an easy one. Just Mr. Pig. He can move his head up, down, rotate, tilt, and tilt. That's it. The rest of his body is purely a statue. So, pretty cool. It's a pretty dope for an accessory piece though, man. Definitely can't complain with that. I'm happy that they did that instead of trying to make him just a full release on his own and trying to make him $20. So it's ridiculous. So I definitely prefer that style. Okay, head for Miles, rotate, tilt, tilt, down, up. As you can see, looks good. Arm, rotate 360, all the way up. Looks good. Bicep, all the way up, down. Rotate 360 for the elbow. Can I rotate the bicep? Wrist, rotate 360, be pushed upwards and downwards. No tilts though. Chest can be pushed downwards. As you can see, that's really nice. Pushed outwards. And as you're going to notice, the jacket pieces here are separated, but you can only separate it to an extent though, because this interconnected piece ends and it won't look good if you try to spread it out too far. Keep that in mind. And you cannot take the jacket off either, so keep that in mind. Ab, rotate 360 degrees. Leg, kick forward, kick backwards. Knee joint, ankle. So for a Spider-Man figure, articulation is decent. Can curve it and curve it. You could rotate that 360 if you wanted to, but I don't do that to my ankles anymore because it's not normal human biology or anatomy. So we're not gonna do that because why would you do that? So yeah, Miles comes out really good, man. Now let's do Gwen Head all the way down. All the way up, tilt, tilt, rotate. Neck joint kind of bugs me a little bit on this Gwen, I'm not gonna lie. But if you tilt the neck or the head down the way it's supposed to be, you really won't notice it. But just keep it in mind though. Arm, rotate 360, push it up. No bicep swivel, and no elbow swivel either. Actually, no, a lot. Yep, you do get an elbow swivel with Gwen. Push it up 90 degrees. Wrist, rotate 360. Push the wrist up all the way. Wow, okay. That's nice. And push it back. So that's handy. Okay. Chest. Push it up. Push it down. Tilt it. Tilt it. No ab crunch at all. It's all in the chest. Leg. Push it up. Push it down. All the way up. Very nice for a spider girl. Can't beat that. Thigh swivel. Go. Knee joint. And ankle. Yeah, comes out good, man. Look at that thigh swivel again. Yeah, I like it. I didn't check if Miles had a thigh swivel over here. So, yeah, he does, but you can't rotate it though because of the shorts. He does have it though, but the shorts is going to hinder it though. So we're gonna say that no, the Miles does not have a thigh swivel. Peter B. Parker, head. Okay. Down. There you go. Up. And that neck joint isn't atrocious on the Peter B. Parker. Jesus. Look at that. That's not good. I'm not liking that at all. Rotate. So you're going to have to push his head all the way down to hide that. Yeah. Arm. Rotate 360. Push it up. Back down. Bicep swivel. He does have bicep swivel. Elbow. There you go. 90 degrees. Wrist. Push it up. Push it back. Rotate it. Up. Plop it out. Okay. Push that back in. Okay. Chest. Not a whole lot because of this trench coat. You can push it down slightly. Push it back up slightly. And you're not getting any rotation out of that, barely. I feel like I'm gonna break it if I keep trying to push that, so I'm not gonna force it. And again, cannot take off the trench coat. Cannot take that off. So, leg, and push it upwards, backwards, knee joint, 90 degrees. But of course, the trench coat is going to hide the articulation a bit. Does have a thigh swivel, knee joint. I can see. Yeah, ankle. Push it up, push it down, side, side. Same thing with this boot. Push it up, push it down, tilt, and tilt. As you can see. Peter B. Parker, probably my least favorite out of the bunch. Not even gonna front. And he's the toughest to stand up to. Prowler. Head, rotate, 360. Cannot, yeah, he can look down and look up. No tilts though. Arm, rotate, 360. Push it up. Does have a bicep swivel. Straighten it out. Wrist. Rotate. Push up, push down. Chest. Push down. Up. There you go. Well, he's basically probably the most similar to a regular Marvel Legend release that we've seen before in the past. His mode is pretty similar to like a Bucky, the Captain America body. Thigh, rotate, 360. Kick forward. I still don't know if this is like the Prowler from like the Spiderverse, because I feel like he was a bit skinnier. Because, you know, they all had that skinny look to them in the movie. I feel like this might be like a comic book Prowler. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. Point, ankle, tilt, and tilt. Comes out good. All right, man. So here's some concept poses for you guys. So that's really it for Prowler. That's how I'm gonna have him posed on the shelf. I really like that look for Miles. Have him just shooting out some web, looking cool. Got Mr. Pig here, stationary position. Got Gwen Head looking stern, serious. We have Peter B ready to take a swig of his Coke there. So then if we want to switch it out, and then we have our spider people with their mask on. So we have Miles here. Looks just as good, gotta admit. But if I had to pick one, I would go with the unmasked head. Same with Gwen. They just look too good not to use. But I do have the Mayfex. Miles Morales coming soon. Same with Gwen. I didn't get the Mayfex Peter B. Parker, but we're definitely gonna have comparisons for Miles when he comes in. So then the Peter B, I wish he would just come with a regular Spider-Man head too. I feel like it was a missed opportunity there. I mean, if you're gonna do the gloved spider hands, might as well do the full spider suit as well. So find that a bit to be a little bit weird. Still, I mean, it's still a cool looking head sculpt, but just give us the regular Spider-Man head too. So that's all I'm saying. So I'm probably gonna go with just the regular Peter B. Parker head too. So. And we're back, man. I think we have our final poses of how they're going to go in the museum, man. So I really like that. So definitely the two standouts, in my opinion, are the Spider-Gwen and the Mouse. Probably my two favorites from the wave. So I would definitely say pick those up. Peter B. Parker, sure. He's a standout from the movie. I wouldn't say he's a must-buy. He's got some articulation issues and some standing problems, too. You just have to pose him just right to make sure he stands up properly. His accessories, I still wish he would have come with that Spider-Man head. Gwen, I really don't have any issues with. She's probably the best one from the wave because she comes with the spider ham herself, the masked head as well. Probably my favorite. Miles is probably second. It comes with himself, the spider head, extra hands. I mean, then you gotta have the star of the movie. And probably the one that you need the least is the Prowler. I liked his character as Uncle Aaron, so that's why I picked him up. Prowler, I mean, pretty cool. Not so much really liked the villainous of him though. Definitely preferred Uncle Aaron. I wish we would have gotten that head sculpt, but we didn't. So probably the weakest out of the line. So yeah, Gwen first, Miles second, Peter B. Parker third, Prowler fourth. So that's the order that I would get them in. So all right, man, let's take this stuff down to the museum and let's finish out. Y'all want to see something funny? I got through that whole review and didn't think to open up the briefcase to show off the money inside of the briefcase. Well, there we go. Better late than never. So this suitcase that the Prowler comes with is filled with money. So it can be opened up and closed. That's really cool. Okay, peeps, and now we are back. So now we have our Miles, our Gwen on the shelf, our Peter B. Parker, and our Prowler right here on the Spidey shelf. I'm loving that. Then we have our Spider Porker Ham, whatever his name is. Jesus, I don't know, man. We put our classic Gwen behind the Miles and the unmasked Gwen. Then we put our masked Miles underneath regular comic Spidey and PS4 Spidey. So looks good. I'm loving that. Loving how the Spider-Man display has turned out. We need more. I always need more. So all right, man, I think that is going to do it. So as always, thanks everybody for watching. You can follow me at youtube.com/marjack79. I'm also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, I will see you guys on the next one. And catch you guys later. Bye.